It's fight week here in South Philly. I'm at Balance Studios, Fishtown. Art of War All-Star Weekend, back-to-back, the 7th and the 8th. And on the 8th, the final fighter to make his walk out to the cage in the main event is my guest, Bassil Hafez.
How you doing, Bob? Good to see you.
Bassil, man, so good to see you, man. We go back a long way. It's been a while since your last fight because you had some things you had to get through.
Definitely.
How you feeling physically? I know you're in the middle of cutting weight, but talk to me. How you feeling? It's been over a year.
I feel great, man. Honestly, it's been a great, solid weight cut. I've been doing everything by the book. I have all my sponsors helping me out with from diet, with performance meal prep to exactly how to work out, what to do, and how much calories to take from RP Strength. And Eddie Hall getting me strong and ready. I mean, I have a lot of those sponsors, but mainly these guys have been helping me get in shape. And obviously Rick and Phil here at Balance and my coach Andy Russell. I feel great. It's been a great camp, great weight cut. I can't wait to step on that scale so I can eat what I want, and then can't wait to step in that cage, fight night, and put on a show for everyone.
Well, long ago when I first met you and you were fighting as an amateur back at Harris XFV, like I said, it's been such a long time. What's some of the things that you've learned the most? What's different about you now more than 7, 8 years ago? Nutrition, training. What's some of the couple of the biggest things that you've learned the most?
I would say obviously the patience and the knowledge to be able to take my time with things more, listen to the people around me that I should be listening to, whether it's a diet, whether it's strength coaching, whether it's jiu-jitsu, whether it's striking. Really, my mind has opened up, and the time that I've been out, really, I was able to grow as a person. I feel like I'm eons above where I was. I'm a mature fighter, I'm a hungry fighter, stronger fighter, better in all aspects in my opinion than I ever have been, even on the ground as well. So, I'm excited to show everyone the work I've been putting in, and I've been out for a while. I haven't been resting for a while, and obviously dealing with things, injuries, this and that, but I've grown so much mentally. When I'm not growing physically, I'm growing mentally. I'm always growing at one point. I'm never stagnant because it's not the way I was raised, not the way I am. So I can't wait to show everything that I've grown from physical, mental, and technique, everything. It's going to be a good night.
Well, you're a veteran. You know how the business works, and you're taking up an opponent. He came on a little bit shorter notice, Smith Amisial. Tell me a little bit if you know anything about him. How do you see this fight? What's going through your mind heading in to face this opponent?
I know that he has good wrestling. He has okay jiu-jitsu. Good striking. Overall, he's well-rounded. I just feel like I'm better and I'm more well-rounded than he is. He's a tough guy. Still not going to take him lightly. Any guy can beat me any given day. I have to perform, and he's going to come out and perform as well. So it's going to be a great fight, and I'm excited. I'm excited to get a finish out there and show everyone that no matter the opponent right now, I'm ready to go and I'm ready to get a win, quality win, so I can get to the big show. So he's a tough guy, coming game. I appreciate him signing the contract on 2 weeks' notice because the other guy chickened out. But this guy's tough and he's ready to go, and we're both hungry fighters. We're going to be a good show on fight night.
Now, Balance has like 6 guys fighting on the weekend. Has that helped you having other guys in camp with you at all, or have that work out?
Yeah, I mean, it helps so much. I mean, everyone's preparing all the time, but having guys fight the same night, we're all pushing each other to get better throughout fight camp, and we're all like competing the same night, so we're all on that same track of improving and getting our cardio up and peaking at the right time. All my training partners, Andre Petrowski, Joe Pfeiffer, Cody Russell, the list goes on. Anton Berzin, Tim Williams for a little bit. All the guys that 3 or 2 I haven't been down there, but they, I'm friends with them, and I always get cross training when I can. Balance Studios at both spots. There's just so many good fighters around. Pat Brady as well. There's so many guys that in the room. Will Dill's been coming from Martinez BJJ. He's been getting work with us, and the list is endless. The amount of training partners I have here from jiu-jitsu and striking. It's the potential's there. So I definitely am excited for all of us to compete, all of us to dominate, and I want to thank all my team, Balance, everyone, training partners, everyone, getting each other better each day. Iron sharpens iron, and that definitely is true here.
Main event, Art of War on the 8th. Bassil Hafez back in the cage. The place is going to go ballistic when he's out there. He's going for the finish. I know him. I won't even ask him about his prediction because that's how he fights. That's how they train over here. Bassil, man, before we go, any love you want to give out to anybody that you didn't mention?
Yeah, I mean, I want to thank you guys too, My Main News, for interviewing me and taking the time to do this. You especially coming out after a long day, and then I want to thank Art of War for having me as a fighter for this, working out a contract and getting me in there. And I want to thank all my sponsors. I've already mentioned a couple, but I want to go through all of them. Performance meal prep for all my meals, really getting me on point with the right diet, the right right, clean, good food, clean energy, positive energy. I mean, it's like, it's premium gas versus, regular unleaded versus everything else. So, Performance Meal Prep, Lane and Badger Barbershop, great barbers, they know how to fade, they know how to do everything, scissor cuts, you can get a beer while you're waiting there. So, not for me during fight camp, but it's a great place to go get my hair cut. Hall of Fame PT, Eddie Hall, great trainer, really has gotten my strength and honestly just gotten me to the peak level right now to where I'm at. He knows how to push me. Great trainer. Cafe La Mode, best brunch in the city. I love them so much, from the owners, mom and pop, family business, and it shows when you walk in there, they care about every customer and they know how to provide good food. Zara Rehab, especially AJ Lamb and Bridget Settles for getting me, tip-top shape before I was able to come back, making sure that I came back with the right physical therapy, the right plan. Turnersville Family Dentistry, best dentist in the game, Ali, my mouthpiece, he does it, he's a great dentist. Craig Bond, Massage Therapy over in Hockeyston, Delaware, knows how to break down the muscles and get me feeling 100% the next day. Dependable Solutions, they're great with businesses that have issues with credit card fees and any kind of fees with merchants. Global Geeks, great business, family owned, good guys. Bold Blender, he did a lot of videography and promo stuff for me, and we have more stuff coming, so I'm excited to work with him. Sneak Peek for doing all the print work on my t-shirts and making the process easy. Bayer Crossy, great law firm. RP Strength for, and Will Sarks and Mike Isertel for really, being on me and making sure that I'm eating the right things and working out the right way so that I can feel as good as I feel this week right now. And then Art Machine Productions, great tattoo artist. He does all my tattoos. Good guy, Tim Pangburn. He's a legend with tattoos and he's so good. And then Adam Olson Fitness up in Langhorne, great gym, great facility. Got everything you need there. Great, technology they have with the bags, so they can monitor every kind of punch you're throwing and everything, so you can really improve each workout. And Team Balance Studios, got to make sure I thank my home. So thank you all my sponsors, appreciate them.
Bassil's getting a lot of love. Come to 2300 Arena on the 8th and show him some more. The place is going to be going crazy.